Hi friends, it's me, Miss Chacon. Today is Friday, and today we have something really important. We have something called a review. Now, like we talked about earlier, a review is something that we do before a test. So we're going to have a small test on Monday, so be sure after we do this review, if you need to study for the test, you think, oh, maybe I don't know. What you can do is you can go back to our YouTube page, you can go to playlists, go to our math lessons, and you could look at all the videos from this chapter. Now, you don't have to go all the way back to the beginning. All you have to do is go past the quiz. So the quiz is right here. Then all the videos after the quiz are the ones from this chapter. Okay, my friends? So we have that. Now what we're going to do, just two reminders to go on Class Dojo and turn in your homework, my friends. You've been doing so awesome turning in your homework. I'm so proud of you. And I just want you to continue what you're doing. You're doing such a great job with your homework. Also, please remember to check your Class Dojo in the morning and in the nighttime. Next week, we will be starting some really fun stuff, and I just want you to know what's going on by checking Class Dojo in the morning and at the nighttime, okay? So we have that, and remember, we have our events that get posted, so that'll be cool too. All right, so let's get started on our math today. Now, a review means that we are going over stuff that we have already learned so that we're preparing for our test. So we have our vocabulary check, and vocabulary are words that we use in math. So that's what vocabulary is, words that we use. And we have a word bank right here. So word bank are the different words that we can do in these different questions right here. So our word bank is difference. Remember, difference is the answer in a subtraction sentence. We have subtract. You all know what subtract means. We have ones. So remember the ones place. So if this is 1, remember the ones place is the number to the left. And we have sum. So sum is the answer. Sum is the answer when it is an addition sentence. And then we have tens. So say we have the number 20 and 24. The 4 is in the ones place, and the 2 is in the tens place. So do you understand? So the 4 is in the ones place, and the 2 is in the tens place. So it's the tens is on this side, and the ones is on this side. So you may say, Miss Chacon, but this is not a 1. To be in the ones place does not mean that you're 1. To be in the ones place means that it's a number less than 10. 4 is less than 10. Then to be in the tens place, you're going over 10. So see how it's 2 tens. So it's 2 tens, 4 ones, making it 24. So let's get started. We're saying the answer to an addition problem is called so let's try. The answer to an addition problem is called the difference. The answer to an addition problem is called the subtract. The answer to an addition problem is called the ones. The answer to an addition problem is called the sum. The answer to an addition problem is called the tens. Well, we know that the answer to different problems is either going to be difference or sum. Now, is the answer to an addition problem the difference or the sum? One of these is for subtraction, and one of these words is for addition. So is it difference or sum? I hope you said sum. Even though they're both names of answers, this is the name of an answer to an addition problem. So the answer is sum. All right. In the number 63, 6 is in the blank place. So we have 63. So let's write out 63. 6, 3. Now, look at 24 and look at 63. Now, we know that the 4 is the same as the 3 because they're both the second number. They're both the second number, and the 4 is in the ones place, so the 3 is in the ones place. Then we're going to look at the first number right here. So 2 is in the tens place, so that means 6 is in the tens place too. So is 6 in the tens place or in the ones place? It's in the tens place. So it's 6 tens. All right. You blank to find the difference. So when we find the difference, remember the difference is the answer. You difference when you find the difference. You subtract to find the difference. Sorry friends, before we do this, let's cross off the ones we used. We've used sum and we've used tens. We have 3 left. So you blank to find the difference. You difference to find the difference. You subtract to find the difference. Or you ones to find the difference. I hope you said you subtract, because when we subtract, the answer is the difference. So subtract. Subtract. All right. And then we're going to cross this out. Now we have difference and ones that's left. The answer to a subtraction problem is called the, oh, that's easy. It's called the difference. We just talked about that. The answer to a subtraction problem is called the difference. Difference. Now, if it's an addition problem, the answer is called the sum. But if it's subtraction, then we call it the difference. These are very important words that we use. All right. Now for our final one. In the number 72, 2 is in the, well, our only option is in the ones place. That's the only one that's left. But let's make sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to write out 72. Here we have 72. We know that the first number, 2, is always the ones place. Always the ones place. Well, the second, I'm sorry. So this number right here, just like these numbers, are always the ones place. 4, 3, and 2 are always in the ones place. And this number, the first number, so first number, and first number, this is always the tens place. The second number, are always the ones place. So we know that 2 is in the ones place. All right, let's check. 2 tens plus 1 tens equals how many tens? Remember, we worked on this. So 2 tens plus 1 tens, I know that 2, I don't know what 20 plus 10 is, but 2 tens is the same as 20. 1 tens is the same as 10. So if I solve this, then I could solve this. So 2 plus 1. 2 is the bigger number, 1 is the smaller number, so I'm going to write 1 dot. Get 2 in my head and count on. 2, 3. So 2 tens plus 1 tens is 3 tens. So 2 tens is the same as 20. 1 tens is the same as 10. And 3 tens is the same as 30. All right, now we have this one. 6 tens plus 3 tens equals blank tens, or 60 plus 30 is blank. We don't know what 60 plus 30 is because we don't have 60 fingers. So we're going to do 6 tens plus 3 tens because it's the same thing. It's just easier to add 6 plus 3. So 6 is my big number, 3 is my small number, so I'm going to write 3 dots. 2, 1, 2, 3. Get 6 in my head and count up. 6, 7, 8, 9. So if 6 tens is the same as 60, 3 tens is the same as 30, and 9 tens is the same as 90. We just replace the tens with a 0. All right, let's go to the next page. And this is stuff we've already learned. We're not learning anything new today. We're just studying the stuff that we've already learned for our test on Monday. Okay, so let's get started. Now this one, it says count on and add. Write the sum. Remember, the sum is the answer for an addition sentence. So here's addition, so this answer is called the sum. Okay, so we have 75 plus 1. So here's the 75. So this one is 75. And this is the 1. So we have 75 plus, I'm going to write my little plus sign here. 75 plus 1. 75 plus 1. So let's add them. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. Our answer is 76. And you know how I did that? I counted by tens first because there are 7 tens, and these are ones, so then I counted my ones. All right. Now another way to do it, we don't have to count on. What we could do is we could add our ones first. So there's 6 ones here, and there's 3 ones here. Then we know that there's no tens here, but there's 3 tens here. Let's add our ones first. So here are some ones blocks, and here are some ones blocks. So I'm going to add them first. Let's try. Because there's more than one way to do it. We can either add all of them, or we could add the ones first, then the tens. But let's add the ones first, because that can kind of be easier sometimes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 ones here, so 6. And then there's 1, 2, 3. 3 ones right here. Let's add them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 ones. But that's not the whole answer. We still need to count our tens. And we have 10, 20, 30. So we have 3 tens. So 1, 2, 3, making it 39. Okay, now we're going to add, but we're adding this way. We're adding up and down, not side to side. And remember, when we have these, we always add the ones place first. The tens place is second. So we do the ones place first, okay, my friends? So 2 ones plus 3 ones. 3 is my bigger number, 2 is my smaller number, so I'm going to write 2 dots. Let's see if you can see that. All right, 2 dots. Now we're going to do 3 and count on to 2 more. So 3, 4, 5. And then here's 6 tens, here's no tens. So what we do is we just bring our 6 tens down, and now we have 65. Now we have 37 plus 2. We're going to add the ones place first. Here's the ones place. We have 7 ones plus 2 ones. 7 is the bigger number, 2 is the smaller number, so I'm going to write 2 dots, have 7 in my head, and count on. 7, 8, 9. There's 9 right there, so we have 9 ones. Here's 3 tens and no tens here. So we're just popping 3 down. So we still have 3 tens and 9 ones, making it 39. All right, now we have 54 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is a double. I hope you know what that double is. 4 plus 4 is 8. Our doubles we should just know by heart because they're so easy to find. Then we have our tens place. There's 5 tens here, no tens here, so we're going to bring our 5 down. We have 5 tens, 8 ones, making it 58. Now we're going to subtract. We learned that too. We learned about subtracting tens. Let's try it. 6 tens minus 2 tens. 6 is my bigger number, 2 is my smaller number, so I'm going to write 2 dots. I'm going to get 6 in my head and count back. 6, 5, 4. So we have 4 tens. 6 tens is the same as 60. 2 tens is the same as 20. So 4 tens is the same as 40. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And if you don't find this easy peasy lemon squeezy, then feel free to ask me on Class Dojo. I can FaceTime you, I can message you and help you in any way that I can because I want you all to feel like you are super smart brains when it comes to math, okay, my friends? Okay. Now we have 5 tens minus 2 tens equals blank tens. Sorry about that, my friends. That's my doorbell. Give me 1 second. Okay, so now we have 5 tens and 2 tens, or 50 minus 20. So 5 tens minus 2 tens. 5 is my bigger number, 2 is my smaller number, so I'm going to write 2 dots. Let me make my dots a little bigger. 2 dots, 1, 2. Now, I'm going to get 5 in my head and count back. So 5, 4, 3. Now we have 3 tens. So if I bring it over here, 5 tens is the same as 50 minus 2 tens, which is the same as 20, equals 3 tens, which is the same as 30. All right, now we're going to be using our number line. I love number lines, my friends, and if you had a little trouble with our number lines, don't worry. Listen really good right now. And if you need more help with your number lines, I will absolutely help you, okay, my friends? So first thing, we have 80 minus 30. 80 is our bigger number, so we're going to start at 80. So I'm going to do my dot right there. Then we have take away 30. So what we do when we count back, I can't count back 30 going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not 30 ticks. There's not 30 numbers here. It's counting back by 30. Now, if you don't know how to go back 10, 20, 30, an easy way is to look at the tens place. So you see how in the tens place right here, there's a 3. There's a 3. If there are 3 tens, then you are going to jump back and make 3 mountains. So we're going to jump back 3 mountains. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And we landed on 50. So I'll tell you again, just in case you don't know, you're a little confused. We started at 80 because 80 is our biggest number, and we did a dot right there. Then we had to jump back, but we didn't know how far because it said 30. So you look at the tens place. The tens place says there's 3 tens. If there are 3 tens, there are going to be 3 mountains. So we made 1, 2, 3 mountains, and we landed on 50. So it's just like jumping back on a pogo stick. All right, so now let's erase this, and let's do 90 minus 20. So here we have 90. So we have to find 90 on our number line. So I'm going to write right here. Here's 90. And we have to take away 20. So there's 2 in the tens place. See how there's 2 right here in the tens place? And that means that there's going to be 2 mountains. So I'm going to make 2 mountains. Ready, my friends? 1, 2. 2 mountains. There's 2 tens. There's 2 mountains. When I jumped back, I landed on 70. And look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right. Now we have our number lines and our word problems. So Cameron has 60 marbles. That sounds like something we know, so we're going to underline it. So Cameron has 60 marbles. Eric borrows 30 of them. How many marbles does Cameron have left? We're going to circle that because that's a question. So, are we going to add or take away? So if Cameron has 60 and Eric borrows 30, How many does Cameron have left? Are we taking away to find out the answer, or are we adding to find out the answer? I hope you said taking away, because if Eric started with 50, if Cameron started with 60 and Eric took 30, how many does Cameron have left? That means they were taken away, so we're going to do subtraction. So we're starting with 60. So 60 is going to be our first number right here. So 60. Ooh, that's a weird 6. 60. Take away 30. Okay. So we're doing subtraction. So I don't know what to do yet because I don't have 60 fingers and I can't take away 30 fingers either. So what we're going to do is we're going to find 60 on our number line because 60 is our biggest number. So we have our number line right here. Here's 60. And then we have to figure out how many mountains we have to make. Well, there are 3 tens here. There's 0 ones and there's 3 tens. So we always look at the tens place to know how many mountains we're making. Because it's 3 tens, we're making 3 mountains. So we're going to make 1, 2, 3 mountains. And we landed on 30. So now we know that Cameron has 30 marbles left. So Cameron had 60, Eric borrowed 30 of them, and now Cameron has 30 marbles left. Okay, let's do this next problem, and we're going to use our our number line. Oh, well, we don't have to. We'll try. Okay, so we have Sam. Sam drew 40 pictures. So Sam drew 40 pictures. I'm going to underline that. He gave 20 of them to his dad. So Sam drew 40 beautiful pictures. He gave 20 of his pictures to Dad. How many pictures does Sam have left? So I'm going to circle that. How many pictures does Sam have left? We are going to take away. 40 is my bigger number, so I'm going to write 40 first because it's my bigger number. So 40. Take away 20 because he gave 20 away to his dad. Now how many does he have left? Well, 40 is our bigger number, so I'm going to find 40 on the number line. Where's 40? 0, 10, 20, 30. Here's 40. We have 40. And then we took away 20. There's 2 tens on the right here. So we're taking away 2 tens. That means there's going to be 2 mountains. So we're going to draw 2 mountains back. Okay, my friends? So 1, 2. And now we know that he has 20 pictures left. Now what we have to do is we have to write the related addition fact. And remember how we said that, here, let me change the color of this so that we can know the difference between our 20s. Okay, so I'm going to write 20 because we know 20 was our answer. And remember how I said subtraction is related to addition because they could have the same numbers. So what we're going to do first is we're going to find our biggest number. In subtraction, our biggest number is in the beginning. But in addition, our biggest number is going to be all the way at the end. So we're going to take 40, because 40 is our biggest number, and take it all the way to the end. So we're going to go zoop, switcheroo, and bring it all the way to the end. Now we have these two numbers here. So our middle number, so here's the middle number right here. Our middle 20 can just scooch on over and stay in the middle. Remember, our middle number does not matter. Middle number can stay in the middle. And now our last number, 20, can just go ahead and scooch over, and now it's the first 20. And look at that. 40 minus 20 equals 20. And at the same time, 20 plus 20 equals 40. And is that true? we know that 2 tens plus 2 tens equals 4 tens. So 40 minus 20 equals 20. So these are related addition facts. These are related facts because they have the same three numbers. They have 40, 20, 20, 40, 20, 20. They have the same three numbers, but one is using subtraction and the other number sentence is using addition. So they're related, they're like cousins, but they're not the same exact number sentence. Okay, now we have test practice. So you're going to be doing this one on your own, okay? I'm going to read it to you, and you're going to be doing it on your own. Okay, there are 25 people at a park. Underline, because that's something we know. We know there are 25 people at a park. 3 more people come to a park. 3 more people came to the park. We're going to underline that because we know 25 people are at the park. 3 more came to the park. That's something we know. Then we circle what they're asking us to find. They're asking us to find how many people are at the park in all. Now, that's a bad circle. I'm sorry, my friends. My finger slipped. But we know that there are 25 people at the park and 3 more came. So are we adding or subtracting? Think about it. If we have 25 people there, then they added 3 more. So are we adding or subtracting? I hope you said adding. So what you're going to have to do in this word problem is add. You're going to add 25 and 3, and then you're going to mark which answer is right. Is the answer 22? Is the answer 27? Is the answer 28? Or is the answer 55? The choice is yours, my friends. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you have a great weekend, and remember we have a really important event coming up next week. It's a surprise, so I can't tell you yet, but it's going to be very fun. Also, please remember to go on Class Dojo in the morning and in the nighttime. Next week, we're going to be having a brand new planner, so look out for that. I post it every Sunday night. Okay, that's it, my friends. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and stay well. Bye.